Vigilante Winston here with a very simple question. What did you think of the debates or debate? It's hours after, obviously. But I just impromptu figured, like, you know what? I'll just do a debate stream. It's 2:30 in the morning, Eastern time. Again, late night stream. And I said, you know what? I'm up. Good old insomnia's kicked in, and I might as well do a stream about, my reaction to the debates. I didn't feel like putting on the mask and everything like that. So just a quick stream giving you my reaction before I can get anyone else's input. I mean, I saw a little bit post reaction of the Blaze, but for the most part, this is just my raw reaction of the debates. And you can probably guess what I think by the thumbnail. I thought Trump kind of trounced Biden. I thought these debates, this debate is exactly what I thought the first one would be like. I actually, in the car, was kind of comparing it in my head to the Floyd Mayweather, Marcos Maidana, duel of fights or the pair of fights they had, where I thought the very first fight, I thought that beforehand, I thought that Floyd Mayweather would just outclass Marcos Maidana, but instead it was a lot closer and a lot more debatable. But in the second fight, what I thought what happened in the first fight happened, and he did outclass him. And that's what I kind of compare with these debates. I mean, say what you will about the first debate. I thought that for the purposes of Joe Normie, that Joe Biden did better to a normie because they got to see the mean old orange man that they heard so much about. And I thought because of that, because of those quote unquote optics to, Normie Normison, the first debates didn't go as well as you would have hoped for the president. But these debates, oh man, like the thumbnail implies, it was a pretty one-sided affair. But before I get into it, I do want to not bury the elephant in the room. Military distributed vaccines? I know no one's going to talk about that. I know no one's going to say anything about that. I know everyone is just so happy that, Orange Man dunk on Biden. Cool. But we're just going to just let that go. We're all cool with that. I'm not a fan at all. So yeah, I think going into the debates, talking about whatever you feel about the debate, like I said, I think Trump did a much better job than Biden. I think we got finally some journalistic integrity from a moderator. I think Kristen Welker did a great job. We finally have an on record public on record talking about the Hunter Biden situation. Joe on record said he has no money from any foreign government. So we already know that's allegedly untrue. Got to say alleged to keep this going. But yeah. So yeah, like I said, Kristen Welker, I think, did a really good job. I think she excelled. She did it perfect for a moderator. She really stayed out of the way. She did interrupt Trump a few times, but for the most part, there was no point where she really impeded him from saying something important. There were a few times where she muted him, but she didn't mute him during the Hunter Biden stuff. And yeah, there were times where she kind of tried to maybe cut it short, but eventually she would let him say his piece and let him say what he wanted to say. And that was probably the most interrupting she did. And she didn't really do as much. And she actually grilled Joe Biden about it too. She kept on. I mean, she was pretty softball to both, which is what you kind of want for the moderator. Just ask the question, do the necessary follow-ups, and she gave out time. I think she did the excellent job. I think letting Joe speak. I actually tweeted this to Jason Whitlock. What does it feel like to be a great political advisor? Because he had said in his interview the previous day, you should let Joe speak. And he had said something about a kinder, gentler Trump. And that's what you saw in this debate. You saw a kinder, gentler Trump. I mean, he still got his jokes in. They're already being misconstrued. He made a joke about the catch and release criminal. And he said something about the 1% that comes back. He said they're not the most intelligent bunch or something like that. And of course, it's already being misconstrued. I saw some tweet about it saying, oh, he's calling the people who are coming to this country unintelligent. Like, that's not what he said. You're already throwing something out of context. I think he did a much better job of defending himself to misconceptions. The who built the cages, Joe, that I think that spoke volumes to Joe Normie. So yeah, I think he did a excellent job relative to his first performance, and in general, I think he did a great job. Joe looked crazy. He sounded crazy. He sounded like a politician. He also sounded, I kind of thought about like 8 Mile. Like, he's choking. There was a few times where he got flustered and he got nervous and he got lost. And so yeah, I think that was pretty entertaining. It wasn't as much of a firefight though. Again, I compared it to Floyd Mayweather and Marcos Maidana. The second fight, it was just really, kind of I wouldn't go boring completely, but a little bit duller, a little bit drier. And he just picked them apart and just made his case. He made his case for why you should vote for Donald Trump if that's what you want to do. I have already went on record. I already did vote. I did vote for Trump. I'm not a Trump supporter per se. Like I questioned earlier and lost a fan, lost a viewer by talking about those damn vaccines. Because I'm not with this military distributed vaccine. Trump still does things that drive me up the wall that I'm not cool with. But relative to the left, oh my God, I'm on record saying both sides are bad, but the left is dangerous. The left has become something dangerous. Joe Biden has always been a dangerous candidate to me because he's a puppet candidate. He looked like a puppet candidate. He looked like a career politician who didn't know what he was talking about, who was just saying whatever he could. He lied so much. And I think that was the best part. Just let him speak his piece, let him ramble, let him say his nonsense, and let the truth come out. The fracking thing was brought up about how Joe said he wanted to get rid of fracking, and he refuted that and tried to recontextualize that as well. Like I said, this has been like it was pretty much a rout to me. I can't really think outside of like I said, I have the issue with the military distributed vaccines. We'll see how that goes because I'm not taking a damn vaccine. So we'll see how that goes. But outside of that, I couldn't really think of any true faults in what Trump did. And it was, I think, some of the most compelling moments are where Joe was just rambling and just talking and just saying just complete nonsense and just saying really just it was either an outright lie, complete political speak, and or stumbled over lied complete political speak. And it was pretty good. That's why I said Kristen Welker did a great job. I don't think people realize like not interrupting Joe as much was to Trump's advantage. Let Joe talk, let him bury himself. And that's what he did, and that's what happened. So we'll see how the left, I mean, they're gonna have real trouble spinning. Like I said, I already saw a little spin. Oops, as I'm knocking the stuff. This is gonna be really, really bad spin. Here's what I saw. Not hearing anyone address the president saying that parents who came with children with low IQ. That is not what he said. He was referring to people who came back after catch and release, meaning they were criminals who were caught. And because of this catch and release thing, they will be released and have to come back to court. And very few, according to Trump, 1% of those who were released came back. And he considered those people to have low IQ. And it was not just anybody who crossed the border, but of course, there's already, and this is just when I look up Kristen Welker on the front page of Google. So I don't know who is this random? Sherilyn, I feel, NAACP Defense Fund. So this is the person who tweeted that. And you can't see because they're not on the screen. But yeah, I'm just reading it. Let me see if I can share it real quick. You don't know. Let me not. Hold on a second. Sorry about the delay, folks. I just want to kind of get this tweet up there so you can see what I'm talking about. How spin is already starting. Where people are trying to break their necks to spin stuff. I can get the tweet. If I can find the tweet, has it already been deleted? She hit you with that tweet and delete, it looks like. Because I can't get a zoom in on Twitter, but I can't go back to the Google thing. So let me share screen. What? Come on, browser. Oh man. Looks like I'm having issues with the browser. It doesn't look like I can share the damn screen. Streamlabs is being funny. But yeah, there is a tweet already trying to spin this low IQ comment, but that was a pretty funny comment. Because I mean, you do have to have a low IQ to be caught, released, and then go back just because. But that makes no sense. Like I said, Trump did an excellent job this debate. This is the debate I wanted the first time. When I gave my review on one of my episodes, whatever episode was close to that debate, I said the silent majority needed to be validated. It needed to feel like, yes, this is why I'm voting for him. And I didn't feel like you got that in the first debate. I think, unfortunately, Joe Normie got the mean old orange man that they were afraid of. But this debate, you kind of see like, yeah, this Biden guy is a clown and he does not know what he's talking about. And he's just rambling. And I thought Kristen Welker, the fact that she interrupted Joe Biden less was definitely to Trump's advantage, because it was just like almost like the whole room, you could tell, was just hanging on every like crazed or just factually inaccurate thing that Biden was saying, or every like stutter and stumble. And to kind of reset what I said earlier, I felt it like he's choking every time he would stumble. So yeah, I think these debates were a lot more of what I wanted in the first place. Less entertaining. Even the libs are saying, "Thank you, Benjamin." Let me toss that out there. Even the libs online are saying Trump did better tonight, and I think that's because he just let Joe talk, and I mean he just let what he's done speak for itself. He didn't get caught in any traps, and quite frankly, Kristen Welker didn't try to set any traps for him, and that made a better experience. He didn't have to debate her like he has to debate Chris Wallace, so that was cool. That was definitely cool. Trying to think if there's any other things I want to talk about, because this is a really short stream. I just kind of want to give my reaction to the debates. Not really. I guess if you've been following the channel, just a programming note, I've been having issues with my editor, which is, when I say editor, video editor. I don't have an editor. I'm too poor. But my editing program has shit the bed completely. So as a result, it's been hard to edit up the podcast like I've wanted to. So I'm just going to hopefully start with a new editing program, and going forward, just kind of clip it out as I can. I will probably do a podcast either tomorrow night or Saturday. More than likely tomorrow night, because I'm going to be busy on Saturday. Probably around midnight, maybe a little later than that tomorrow. Do another episode. Got a bunch of other stuff I want to talk about outside this debate. This was just me giving my thoughts before I get a lot of everyone else's spin. I think Trump pretty much won this debate. But debate me on that if you think Joe Biden. I mean, I really wish I could talk to somebody who wanted to vote for Joe Biden just to understand why. I get if you're afraid of the orange man. Like I said earlier, I'm not fond of this vaccine business. But I would love to know, okay, what do you want from Joe Biden? What positive are you looking for? But all right, that will be it. So thank you for joining. Thank you, Benjamin, for joining in, and anyone else who may have come or gone from the debate or from the stream. If you like the video, please like the video. Please share and subscribe. I'm a brand new YouTuber. Not brand new, around a few months, but still pretty new. Still trying to grow and kind of expand. So thank you for watching. Please like the video. If you like the video, please share and subscribe. And even if you do none of these things, thank you for watching and thank you for your time. God bless.